to IVR season 3 round number 7, and this time we are in Baku. Hopefully we will do better than last time and hopefully not spiraling down into a downfall. But now on to qualifying. As we go here, this is our first lap on the softs. Fuel is almost empty. ERS is almost empty also. So we will be crossing the line for a 1:41.6. That gives us P5 at this moment. But now at the end of the session we go again, saving one set of soft tires for the race into turn 1. Getting a better traction, even though losing on the exit just a bit of time. Braking quite later and getting much earlier on the throttle than the previous lap, gaining already 1/10 and 200. Now coming into turn 3, braking at a 100-meter board, just missing the curb, hitting the curb a bit on the right. We have lost a bit of time, but now we have gained it. We're 3/10 up, backing quite early here so you can hug the curb in the inside, again get a good turning point. But now we are 5/10 up as there is a front wing and we hit the wall. We've gone wide, so that's P10 for us as our teammate didn't qualify. He joined later. Yeah, a bit of a surprise. Got distracted by front wing pieces going into my frame and yeah, crashing into the wall. So hopefully in the race we can do better. Starting on the medium tires as everyone, and it's lights out and away we go. We get the most horrendous exit start you can ever imagine. So we are now dead last, as a few cars have spun. Carving clean, I think, was busted as our teammate hits Luke F, spinning him. So this promotes us back to P8, meaning we have gained 2 positions actually, somehow. So yeah, as guys up ahead are fighting quite hard. Still just right behind, so they are probably losing time as we will be catching up, but our teammate is just right behind us. Now into turn 7, 8, I've no idea. Making sure we don't crash into the wall and into Toby. We almost hit the wall as JT gets past our teammate, as does King Snake. As Mr. Bear actually spins. He's a tier 3, but he's reserving for tier 2, which is allowed. But now, as somebody has gone into the escape road, braked very late, so this promotes us to P6. Which honestly is quite good. Now we have made a bit of a gap to JT as we're going very wide. We hit the wall. We have hit the wall, but no damage. So we have escaped. Thankfully we have escaped. But we are 2 seconds in front of JT, even though we are 1 second behind of Toby. So we need to try to catch up to the guys in front, and maybe even looking for a podium if people keep continuing crashing. But now onto lap 4, JT gets past us as he hits the wall and he is out. He's crashed. He's hit the wall and has crashed. So safety car has come out and we have boxed for the soft tires, meaning we have a great advantage, and then later can box for mediums again. But that was really unexpected of JT. A safety car is in. We have made quite a big gap. We are going full throttle, but the guys ahead aren't, so we get caught way too early We need to give the position back. We brake very late, so meaning few people can go by. We hit the wall. We have spun, and now the Red Bull. He touched us. We are out. We are out. He squeezed us. Didn't leave a space. Unbelievable. It's my first time in IVR. I don't score points. Unbelievable. 70 races in a row. Yeah, honestly would have liked to be more. But anyway, on to a second race. As I'm reserving for tier 1 actually. And, oh yeah, constructors. I mean, I couldn't find normal standings. We're probably behind. But yeah, the guys ahead are Alfa Romeo are making big gap. But I am indeed reserving for tier 1 for my co-team principal. You unfortunately couldn't make it to the race. So it's red in the qualifying, and it will be dry in the race. So now going into turn 2 as Liam, or however you pronounce that name, is out. Getting a decent exit, but now onto turn 3. Brake just again at the 100-meter board, not touching any curb. We are not following the optimal line as Wishfix retires out of the session. We brake it quite early too wide, so we have to compromise this exit, and it will cost us quite a lot of time. But now coming into the turn where we crashed in qualifying, we again go wide, but this time not touching the wall into the castle section. We are making it safely through, not like Charles Leclerc, who has done it previously. Going flat out, having a little moment, but now into his turn, braking a bit early than the racing line suggests, making sure I don't bin it into the wall. But anyway, we are here on the last turn, few corners. It's now going to be almost flat out till the finish line. We lift off a bit, we go a bit wide, and we are back on the throttle again. You can see ERS usage is much less than otherwise, but where will we go? We will do a 152.8, 8 tenths behind the tier 1 teammate, and that is that. I couldn't improve, so it's P8 for me, P6 for my teammate, at least for tier 1. As Blade, the fastest driver in the server, basically previous champion, gets spoiled by over 1 second, which is quite astonishing, to be honest. But now onto the race. We are starting on mediums, but you will see people are starting on hards. But anyway, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time. We get a pretty bad start again for the second time. Just making sure not causing any collisions as the Haas gets hit by the McLaren. As a few people have spun behind. So we need just to keep it on the track and not in the wall, as the McLaren has actually crashed. I think he lost a bit of a front wing, so now we will be looking to attack as Lolpol is side by side us. We brake quite early, he's next to us as the McLaren hits the wall again. I think he has more wing damage. We leave the space for the Haas, but this gives the chance for Madboy, who's also a tier 2 driver, to attack, even though he has no front wing, as we get a better exit to low ball, but he's using ERS probably. We almost hit him as a Red Bull and a Haas has gone quite slow, so probably an incident or not, I don't know. But now yellow flags, a Alpine has spun. So yeah, we are back P9 where we started almost, but onto lap 4. We are trying to catch up to Swale, however you pronounce the house in front. Now into 4th gear, we go full throttle as always, and the car turns to left, and we crashed. We have crashed again. So unfortunately this is it. It's a short video. But yeah, crashed 2 times in 1 weekend, not great. Hopefully doing better next time. So bye bye and see you later.